This is an influencer that I really enjoy watching his YouTube vlogs. His name is Prince Dev. He does YouTube videos on traveling, and he used to do a lot of Disney content, but he has been kind of pulling back lately, and it was a really interesting watch. So I'm going to tell you a little bit what he had to say and see what you guys think about it. So basically, he was saying how he cannot enjoy going into the Disney parks anymore because of the toxicity that is going on with the other social media influencers in there. He said he doesn't have a problem when he goes to Universal or Busch Gardens or at SeaWorld or at any other cruise lines or even at Disneyland. It just seems to be happening at Walt Disney World parks specifically. Now, he didn't say any particular names of the people that are causing the issues, but he said in general, he's talking about all of the Disney influencers that go into the parks that are vloggers, and I'm assuming like TikTokers. And he did specifically say live streamers are causing it to not be fun anymore, and that's why he's not going into the parks anymore. Now, he even mentioned about how Disney is even considering like banning live streaming in the parks, which I'm not really sure that's going to be such a great thing. I don't watch live streamers, so it doesn't really tend to bother me, but I know that there are people that are annoyed by it, especially if they're live streaming on a ride or they're standing in a queue. I guess when they're asking for money. I don't understand the whole live streaming thing. I'm not into that. So I'm not really like sure as to what the argument is on that, but I look at it this way. If they ban live streaming, then what's to say they're not going to ban people doing TikToks, and then they're going to ban people doing vlogging, and then they're going to ban people doing Instagram or Reels or any of that kind of stuff. It's just kind of a trickle effect. And I'm a little irritated with the people that are causing people like Prince Dev to not feel comfortable with wanting to go into the parks anymore, because I'm a fan of his. So I enjoy his content. And now he's not providing Disney content because there's a bunch of haters out there that are making it unbearable and toxic for him to want to enjoy to bring that kind of content back to his channel. I haven't witnessed any of that kind of stuff because I'm very low on the totem pole when it comes to being a Disney influencer or a content creator. But I would be very ticked off if there were people like he was suggesting that were causing major life issues in his life, like coming to his home to where he would have to deal with like attorneys getting involved and things like that. And he implied it being straight out of jealousy and spite for the success that he has, that is going out of their way to causing harm upon these content creators or trying to put them in a position to where they can like get them canceled so that people won't watch them anymore. Like, I do remember there was like a story about a year or two ago that they were going after Tim Tracker and his wife, and I really enjoy their content too. So I would be really irritated if there was like a mad rush to try and get rid of them. And I'm assuming that's what happened to Michael K, and that's why we don't have Michael going into the parks anymore like he used to. And I loved his content, and I'm really sad to see that happening. Like, what kind of a person do you have to be that your whole mission in life is to just destroy somebody else's success? Like, that just doesn't seem like, like, I get competition. I get the idea of trying to be competitive with other people that are in your genre, but because I deal with that in the dance community world all the time, but I never would go out of my way to try and destroy or defame another dance studio just so that I could one-up them. And maybe it's like that because there's a lot of money involved at that level, because I'm not at that level, so I have no idea what that's like when it comes to money, but I'm assuming it has to do with money too. And if that is your real motivation about doing content or trying to destroy other people who do make a lot of money off of making Disney content, then you've lost the whole point of why anybody should be doing Disney vlogging or why you should be so involved in that. You see, I don't vlog about to give people the first insights, because I'm never going to be able to do first insights, but I do enjoy going into the parks and making magical memories with my family and sharing them for the world to see. I vowed, what was it, like this last week, I'm no longer going to make content or talk about stuff of people doing crazy, unsafe things in the parks, because that's kind of been a trend within the last year or so, capturing people doing crazy things, getting off rides when they shouldn't, not allowing the cast members to come and do the safety things that they need to do to get them off the rides when they're stuck, you know, or doing other things that are kind of like out of line in how you should behave in a Disney park. I just don't want to give them a platform anymore. So just like this, I don't want to give a platform to people who are ruining Disney for me. And now you're ruining other content creators that I enjoy by ruining their experiences for it. So it just is like, enough is enough. The toxicity needs to stop. And I'm just curious what you guys think. I know there's a lot of Disney TikTok drama on here, and I want to talk about that. And I want us to communicate about that. Like, why are we behaving this way as Disney content creators? It's not like you see Universal drama or, you know, Legoland vlogger drama. It's just Disney vloggers, and it's so unhealthy, and it's so sad to see that is happening, and it's very high school, and I have not been in high school for over 30 years, so I ain't playing that game. So anyway, I just thought I would get on here and talk about it and see what your thoughts are, and see how we as a Disney content creator community can all agree that we are not going to participate in this behavior anymore. And then hopefully those kind of people will weed themselves out of the Disney content creation community, and we can get back to doing what we love most. And that's just providing a service to others that don't get to go to the parks by giving them the magical memories and moments that we do and that we capture when we go into the parks. That's what I want to do. What do you want to do?